for this year, the 2023-2024 Vocal Ensemble. As you see on your programs, this kicks off their tour, which they will leave on Monday. And I didn't even ask them this during the warm-up, but how many of you still have an exam tomorrow? A few of them do, so yes. So we are not going to sing all of the literature that you see listed. I'm going to tell you which ones we will do. They will sing that throughout the course of next week at their performances, but tonight we're going to do what works best for us, and also what I think you would be most interested in hearing from them as well. So in case this is your first vocal ensemble concert, my name is Amy Blosser, and I have the wonderful pleasure of getting to conduct these fantastic singers behind me. So I know there are some of you watching at home, and we're really grateful that for First Community Church and the media team to make it possible for us to share their music with many loved ones who are not able to be here this evening. And we're just so grateful that we have this gorgeous space to share this final concert with you. So the first selection they're going to sing is Baciai, followed in, they won't go directly into it, there will be a moment for you to applaud them, by Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus. That will be the first two selections of this evening. And then we will move ahead into two songs that talk about the beauty of music and the beauty of remembering, but I'll talk more about that in a bit.
Come,
Our next two selections will be performed without a break. Our first one is a piece by an Estonian composer entitled Musica. It's quite beautiful, and it feels healing actually to listen to it, and it talks about how beautiful music is and what else could remind us of love. And the translation's in your program. In the far reaches of swirling galaxies, in sunshine, in a little flower, or in teardrops, right? Music heals us and helps us, whether it's in a happy moment or perhaps in one that is a little bit more mournful. And then that will be followed immediately by a piece by a female composer living in Canada, Eleanor Daly, entitled In Remembrance. And you will probably recognize this poem. It is anonymous, but it is the poem, "Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there, I do not sleep." And then there are lots of more descriptors that talk about this loved one that is no longer with us and how they are everywhere. Do not stand at my grave and cry, because I am not there, I did not die. So there are two beautiful pieces that talk about the power of music and the power of those that we love, and we will sing them without interruption. At face value, the next two selections seem very unrelated. I don't know that Brahms ever thought that he would be followed by a Billie Eilish song. But here we are. Brahms' V Melodien is a piece that many, did any of you ever sing this as a solo before in here? No? Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, just in here. It's often a piece that singers will, when they're studying private voice, will sing. So I try to do one of these selections as at least once a year. I do think it's a great opportunity for them to learn some wonderful literature. So this is V Melodien, and then we will go right into What Was I Made For, which, if you have not heard this selection before, it was featured in the Barbie movie, right? And so you might be like, okay, well, so Amy's really lost it now. First of all, Billie Eilish is a fantastic artist, also was in a children's choir, so, you know, that's probably why she's as great as she is. But this piece is beautiful, and the message is really, really important, I think, to say. We all question, so what these two have to do with each other is questioning, looking at things differently, and imagining by using our minds what could be, right? What Was I Made For is also a lovely arrangement by Jennifer Lucy Cook. So we will do these two without interruption as well. Our next set of 3 selections starts with a piece that many of you perhaps have heard before. It's from Dear Evan Hansen, You Will Be Found, and again, a wonderful message to say that if you ever feel like nobody is there, reach out and someone will reach out their hand and you will be found. We will follow that by a piece entitled Viadoro, written by an Italian composer who wrote this because in his hometown in Italy, he was reminded of when singers would be processing and moving towards their performance location. And so you will hear it sounds, there's an aleatoric section at the beginning and the ending, and so this would be the sound of them processing past him while he was listening to them sing. And so he put this into his composition Viadoro. And then we will finish with a blues selection by Ruthie Foster entitled Death Came A-Knockin'. We will feature a trio in that as well as a trio in You Will Be Found. So we will do these without applause in between as well.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
So let that lonely feeling wash away, 'cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. Someone will come running, I know.
They'll take you home.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause he'll reach out that death came a-knocking on my mother's door, singing, come on, mother, ain't you ready to go? And my mother stooped down, buckled up her shoes, and she moved on down by the Jordan stream, and then she shouted, hallelujah, done my duty, got on my traveling shoes. You know that death came a-knocking on my sister's door, singing, come on, sister, ain't you ready to go? And then my sister stooped down, buckled up her shoes, and she moved on down by the Jordan stream, and then she shot, hallelujah, done my duty, got on my traveling shoes. Hey, 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 hey. You know that death came knocking on my brother's door, singing, come on, brother, ain't you ready to go? And then my brother stooped down, buckled up his shoes, and he moved on down by the Jordan stream, and then he shouted, hallelujah, done my duty, got on my traveling shoes. You know that death came a-knocking on my neighbor's door, singing, come on, neighbor, ain't you ready to go? And then my neighbor stooped down, buckled up his shoes, and he moved on down by the Jordan stream, and then he shouted, hallelujah, done my duty, got on my traveling shoes. Hey, you know that death came knocking on my preacher's door, singing, come on, preacher, ain't you ready to go? And then my preacher stooped down, buckled up his shoes, and he moved on down by the Jordan stream, and then he shouted,
Hallelujah, done my duty, got on my traveling, got on my
you know that death came a-knocking on my front door, singing, come on, sister, ain't you ready to go? I'm gonna stoop right down, buckle up my shoes, and I'll move on down by the Jordan stream, and then I'll shout, hallelujah, done my duty, got on my traveling shoes.
The next selection we're going to sing is by an artist by the name of Aurora. If you've listened to the Frozen 2 soundtrack, you would hear her on this. And this arrangement is by Katarina Guimon, another wonderful female composer, and so it was really great to do this selection. This is entitled Apple Tree. And this and the very first selection that they sang, Bachiai, or at the beginning of the concert, they had the opportunity about a month ago to work with Chanticleer. I don't know if you've heard of that ensemble. We are grateful that, again, First Community opened these doors so that Chanticleer, who happened to be in town to give a concert, they wanted to do a master class with a local high school choir, and actually we ended up being able to be part of the master class along with another high school choir, and so they worked on those two selections, Apple Tree and Bacciai, with them, and got a chance to hear them perform as well. And I think they really, they're fantastic, and it's always great to hear a different viewpoint than mine, right? And so I just thought I would let you know, again, to thank First Community for opening their doors, and also just what a wonderful opportunity that these students had to be able to work with those professional musicians. As you heard me say at the beginning, this is their final concert of this year, although they will be on tour next week, but not everybody will be able to tour with us. So this is the last time singing with this group of people, and it's really meaningful. Last evening we had the senior dinner, and I won't go all the way into it because it's pretty fun, but they were able to read through some comments that they'd made over the years from the time they were in 7th grade. And just having that time to be able to sit and have those memories of when they were in Spain, right, with a different iteration. And I see some of those singers out there too, some alum. It's a wonderful, beautiful thing, the community that we can build through choral singing, through any sort of music making. But I think there's something ultra special with making music with our mouths, and something that resides in our bodies. And so it was really fun to see them being able to kind of live through that a little bit again. So thank you for being a part of this evening's performance, and being here to support them, especially those of you who are parents. Thank you very much for supporting your child, because it's really important that they are as involved in music as they are. It is life-changing. So this is Apple Tree, and then we will finish with a traditional that we do, especially when we're on tour. But it's a gorgeous piece by Stephen Paulus entitled The Road Home. I know the media would prefer this. Thank you very much again for being here. So if you see the back of your program, it does tell where they will be in New York City and in Philly. If you have friends in either one of those cities, please let them know the dates and times. We would love to have audiences. They will be in St. Patrick's Cathedral and St. John the Divine in New York. And they're daytime concerts and they're free and open to the public. So if anyone would, if you have any connections there, we have a great network of alum, and I've reached out to some of them. Again, I see some here that I think might be able to be in New York at the time to see us. So I'm really excited about them being on tour next week. Thank you again for being here. If you are also interested, because I'm taking off my VE hat and putting on my First Community hat, if you're interested in hearing more really beautiful music, on Sunday at 9 and 11 in this same space, we'll be doing Carol Barnett's A Bluegrass Mass with a full bluegrass band. So again, it'll be live streamed, so if you can't make it in person, you're welcome to attend online, but it'll be a really wonderful opportunity to hear something completely different stylistically. If you like more classical music, there's something for you. If you like more bluegrass, there's something for you. So we'd love to see you back here because that's another wonderful musical opportunity within the next 5 days. So we will close with The Road Home. Thank you very much, and thank you again for being here this evening. Sorry, I know I got real close. If there are parents out there, and I know there are, we're going to take a quick photo. So hopefully we'll see many of you on Sunday, maybe some of you in New York and Philly. But if there are parents out there that can maybe take some photos and then send them to me, that would be really fantastic. Like right now, we're going to do that. Great, so can you crunch together so that we can see you all?